Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I just wanted to talk about day trading and the most important thing there is to day trading, and that is learning when to walk away. I know that's easier said than done, but once you've been day trading for long enough, you come to know your biggest mistakes through trial and error. And one of the biggest ones is having to accept a red day because you're not going to always be green every day. Obviously, you'd love to, but the reality is all day traders will never be 100% accurate. In fact, even the most successful ones manage to keep an accuracy of between 70 to 75%. And the way they're able to do that and still be profitable is obviously to make sure that their green days are bigger than their red days. And that is very key into the longevity of being successful in day trading. Um, the reason why I emphasize walking away is the most important thing to day trading is because some of my worst time while day trading was when I would have a red day in the morning. I would try to take as many trades as I can until I got out of that hole, only for that hole to get bigger. So an example would be, I would start the day when the bell rings at 9:30 a.m. and my initial trade doesn't go the way it does. I'm already down $200 in the hole. Um, you're supposed to have rules in place where you tell yourself, well, okay, if I'm down right away, then I can only take two more trades up until that point, and then I just gotta call it. That's the day. However you end up after those two trades, that's gonna be either a red day or green day, whatever it may be. It's you need to have certain rules in place. So in totality, you can't take more than three trades if obviously you start out really bad in the hole. So the things that I used to do is I would start out going back to the example that I was using earlier. I'd be down $200 during the day, and then I'd take another trade, and then I'm probably another $200 down the hole. So now I'm $400 down as a red day. And then I would keep trading and trading, and then finally I'd have that good winner where it cuts the loss by half. And let's just say we go back to 200 again. Instead of ending the day there, I keep convincing myself, well, hang on, like let's keep digging out of that hole. And if I'm lucky enough to get to break even, I'm now trying to convince myself that okay, now that we're out of the hole and at break even, maybe I could take a trade to end the day green. And before you know it, commissions are racking up. You're taking so many trades, and it's clearly not your day. The volume's dying off throughout, and suddenly you're back in the red again when you just had a break even day. Um, there were days where, believe it or not, I would trade until 4 p.m. Eastern time. So literally, I spent the entire market hours from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time just trading, getting myself out of the hole. Those days used to be so stressful, and it's something that I don't ever want to go through again. Trading should be a lot more simpler than that. It should definitely not have that much stress involved. Obviously, I know stress is involved with day trading, but you want to try to limit that as much as possible. And I'm telling you, you do not want to be trading all day. It's just going to drive you crazy. And I've had to learn that the hard way more than once, actually. So I've made it an explicit rule to, accept red days as they come. It's just, again, part of the day trading world. And if that's something you can't learn to live with, then day trading obviously isn't the career for you. So, um, you know, take a look at the stock that was gapping up today, AKTX. Clearly it made a big move from 220 to 245, which doesn't sound like much, but for these small cap stocks, you can buy a large amount of shares, and you can be very profitable if you get in at the right time. But you, it's possible that people have FOMO, and they're buying up top, and suddenly the stock comes crashing down, and they're in that red hole, and from that point on, they sort of just throw the logic out the window and become emotional, and they just keep trading and trading and trading, thinking this thing might go up. and suddenly the loss that they had has gotten so much worse. And before you know it, they're suddenly looking at other stocks to sort of justify of keep trading. It's like, okay, AKTX is not working out for me. Maybe there's something else out there, and there very well might be, but that's just not a risk you want to take, because you're going to develop a bad habit of wanting to keep trading over and over until you're falling out of that red hole, or even worse, you got lucky enough to be out of that red hole, and so you justify that by trading more, thinking you can be profitable on the day. And again, nothing's ever impossible. Of course, like, you can be down $1,000 throughout the day, and suddenly, you're up $1,000 to end the day. And again, good for you. But what did it take to get to that? The amount of trades you had to take. At what time of the stock market hours were you trading till? That's another thing to keep in mind too. You want to make sure your time in the market is as short as possible. Get in and get out. You probably don't want to spend more than 2 hours in any given day day trading. You definitely want to ideally keep it at 1 hour at the most. And obviously you don't want to trade past that 11:30 a.m. timeline where the volume starts to die off. And obviously the amount of trades you take, you have to be very mindful of that too, because again, those commissions really rack up. So these are just a few things to keep in mind. Again, that's just from all the things I've gone through with day trading. The most important lesson is just knowing when to walk away. And I know at first it's going to be tough, because you come into the market, you have a plan like everybody else, you execute that said plan, and it just doesn't go your way. And basically that's a terrible feeling, because you spent time pre-market drawing out those supports and resistance, and it just doesn't go your way, and it happens. But if you try to rationalize that by taking more trades, thinking you can get out of that hole, again, it's for every day that it might work, it's not going to work for every 2 days. And before you know it, it's just going to be very stressful. I just wanted to emphasize again, I've gone through days where I just spent the entire day trading, and it just wasn't a good feeling. And sure, I got lucky enough where I got myself out of the hole, but for the most part, I made the loss so much more worse than it could have been. Then you try to justify that initial $200 loss. At least you're telling yourself, well, I should have accepted that $200 loss to begin with in like the first couple of minutes, and now suddenly you spent like 8 hours trading, and you're down like over $1,000. It's just not a good feeling. It's a waste of time, waste of effort. You feel like you haven't done anything productive during the day. It's literally the one job you come into where there's a risk of losing money. So you gotta be very disciplined when it comes to day trading. And that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys, is the emphasis on knowing when to walk away. And it's going to serve you very well in the future if you have that kind of mindset. So there will always be opportunities. Don't ever think that you missed a train, and there'll never be another one. Don't ever think like, oh, you have a red day and you feel like it's over. No, of course not. Like, there's so many trading days throughout the year. You come back the next day, and you go at it again. Once you've learned to become an accurate, consistent trader, your green days will outweigh the red days, and you will become a profitable trader. But again, it's very key that you keep those red days small, and the only way to do that is to walk away. And you obviously want to make sure you maximize your green days as well too. Learn when to take a home run hit. How much are you up during the day? Can you afford to do it? All that takes a factor into your success in day trading. So thank you guys again for watching. If you like this video, definitely subscribe and hit the like button. Leave comments down below, and any other suggested video that you guys want to hear from me, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to look at it and definitely make a future video about it. So thank you again, and have a nice day. Bye.